Hi guys, it's Alicia and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to get a bit sciencey and experimenty, and we are going to be mixing all of my eyeshadows together. Over the past few years, I have collected a ton of eyeshadow palettes, and I had this idea of why don't we mix all of my eyeshadows together to make one spectacular eyeshadow. I have seen these videos going around YouTube lately where people are mixing like all their eyeshadows and foundations all together, and I got inspiration off of that, and I decided that I want to give it a try and mix all of my eyeshadows together and see what kind of color they would create. I have some Urban Decay palettes, some Kylie palettes, and I also have some drugstore palettes like these. So yeah guys, let's get mixing. Alright guys, so I have my handy dandy bag thing here that holds my ring light, and I am going to be using this as my table for this experiment today. Before we get into the procedure, I have my scalpel ready. I also have my little cap thingy ready that I am going to mold the eyeshadow into, and let's get digging. The first palette that I am going to go dive into is the Covergirl True Naked Roses palette. So I don't want to waste all of my eyeshadow and just dig out the entire pan of eyeshadow. So what I am going to do is I am just going to carefully scrape off a thin layer from the top and just mix it all into this small cap container thing here. So let's go ahead and let's start, shall we? Woo, this is so satisfying. We have one palette down and ready to go. I have no idea how I'm going to mix this all in. Oh boy, okay. That works. Oh, why did I do that? Alrighty, so here is what our mixture looks like so far. Definitely looks very interesting, I will say that. Okay, so let's move on to our next palette. It's going to be another Covergirl True Naked palette, but this one is in the shade Jewels. Wow, this is looking like really pretty. Next palette that I'm going to use is this Kylie Cosmetics eyeshadow palette, and I think this is the peach palette. I don't really remember what the name of this palette is, but I don't really use this palette that often, but I do really love all the colors that are in here. This is like so sad. Ooh, wow, okay, the shimmy colors, they scrape extremely easy. I'm going to be taking my Urban Decay Naked palette next. The first one, and let's just start scraping this right out. This palette has got its usage out of it. I've had this palette for maybe 3-4 years. Let's do this Tarte Showstopper palette. Next, I'm going to be taking the Covergirl True Naked Nudes palette. Alright guys, so about an hour later, I am finally done scraping my eyeshadow palette, and here is our final product. Now, to me, this pretty much looks like, I'm going to call this some unicorn poop, because I am seeing a lot of different colors. It basically just looks like very colorful unicorn poop. Alright guys, so with my little surgical spatula thing, I am now going to mix all the colors together and see what we get. My prediction is that this is going to turn into a nice smoky brown color. Right, immediately it is turning into like a light brown color. I think this is about as good as it is going to get mixing wise. Now it is time to shadowize. I don't even know if that's a word. I unfortunately do not have any rubbing alcohol to put in the mixture to make it a shadow, but after doing some research and watching some tutorials, I have learned that you can either use hand sanitizer or you can use any type of makeup setting spray to press the powder down. I think I am just going to go on the safe side and use my makeup setting spray, and I think I'm just going to take this cap off. Then I'm just going to pour very little bit into the mixture. I feel extremely weird doing this. Whoa! That is so weird. I'm a try like mixing this together. This is so cool. All right, so now I am just going to try and flatten this down a bit. All right guys, I think this is going to be as pressed down as I can get it. Right now, I cannot tell you guys what color this is. Like, to me, it looks like a really shimmery brown color, but if you look extremely closely, you can see like different specks of different colors. It will be really interesting to see what color this swatch is at and how it will look on the eyes as well. So I am going to go ahead and let this dry overnight, and then I'll be back tomorrow to show you guys what it looks like. Okay guys, so it is currently the next day and I have all of my makeup on except my eyeshadow because it is time. It is time to swatch and test out my custom eyeshadow. All of my eyeshadows mixed to one eyeshadow. Will it look good? Will it be my new favorite eyeshadow? Who knows? Maybe it won't be, but let's find out. So I have all the swatches of all the eyeshadows that I have used to create this this potentially masterpiece eyeshadow, and I have used a total of 145 shadows. Now that, my friends, is a lot of shadows. So let's see here, guys. This is what we have created here. Now, to me, this looks like a really like kind of deepish brown slash purple color. Let's try swatching this. Oh, it's happening, getting it all nice in there. Okay, so I'm not really getting that much pigment. This is currently what the swatch looks like. Let's see what it looks like on the hand. Okay, that is very like non-pigmented at all. You can hardly see it. What I am going to do is I am going to be taking my handy dandy scalpel tool here, and I am just very carefully going to start scraping this up a little bit, and then using a napkin I'm just going to press it down, and hopefully this will give me some more pigment. Okay, and then taking my very dirty paper towel, I am then just going to very carefully press the eyeshadow back down. Alright guys, so now this is what we have now, and let's try swatching this again. Oh, much better, much better. Okay, so this is what the swatch looks like now. Now let's do it right next to the first swatch that we did. Wow, so much better. So much better. Look how better that is. Okay, so I think that I am ready to test this out on the eyes. Just for the sake of this video, I am just going to wear this eyeshadow only. I'm not going to wear any other eyeshadows on my eyes, just so that I can test out this shadow alone. What I am going to do is I am going to take this fluffy brush. I'm just going to kind of blend this in my crease. Like so. Oh wow, this kind of is like a dark kind of smoky color, but I like it. And then I'm going to be taking this brush right here, and I am just going to pack this on all over the lid. Okay, now taking this brush, I'm just going to blend this out. Okay guys, now I am going to go finish off my eyes, and I will be right back. Okay guys, so I just completed my eye makeup, and I am absolutely loving this eyeshadow shade that we have created. I think this shadow is super nice, and I think this is going to be one of my new favorite eyeshadows. I honestly was not expecting this eyeshadow to turn out this good, and I was expecting this to turn out to like an ugly brown or even blackish color, because you would think if you're mixing all these different like dark color shadows and then colorful shadows, you think everything mixed together would make a really ugly, gross color, but no. I don't know how to describe it, but it kind of like blows my mind a little bit that I am the only person in the world with this eyeshadow. I am the only person with this exact formula slash color eyeshadow in the world. I'm kind of exaggerating a little bit, but you know what I mean. But yeah guys, I really like this color, and I would give this a solid 9 out of 10. And now I have some editing to do and just relaxing in for the night, and I have some dinner to eat and all of that jazz. So I will catch up with you guys in a few hours to see how this shadow wears and see if it like creases up or anything like that. So I will see you guys in a few hours. Alright guys, so it has has been a few hours since I applied my eyeshadow, and I think that it is lasting up pretty darn well. I still think it looks really good, and I am very impressed with this shadow that I have created. And I most likely will be adding this shadow to my collection, and I can definitely see myself wearing this shadow again. So this makes me extremely excited and happy, and I think this was a really fun experiment. But yeah guys, I'm just gonna go right ahead and do the outro like this because I don't feel like setting up my light and everything just to film an outro. So with that being said, if you guys like the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. And if you guys want to follow me on any of my social media, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, or Snapchat. I'll have them all right here, and I'll also have them linked in the down bar below. And if you guys want to see me doing more videos like this, like maybe I could mix all my foundations together or my concealers or blushes or whatever, and go ahead and leave a comment of what videos you would like to see. Yeah guys, by the way, I have set an upload date. I am now going to be uploading videos every single Wednesday, so make sure you guys subscribe and turn on that little bell notification so you get notified every time that I upload. And yeah guys, I will see you all next Wednesday. Bye!